roughly I've lived here 72 years.
I graduated from Cuba in 1954.
70 years, at least that.
I decided California was not the place to raise them. We moved out here 20 years ago.
You'll find people that'll figure out a way to go to Belleville for groceries. 10 minutes you're in Belleville to eat.
So we do none of our shopping here at Cuba.
There's only 2 grocery stores in Republic County. One's here in Cuba and one's in Belleville. Fresh fruits and vegetables is what I miss here in Cuba the most.
You know, in its growth, or when at the turn of the century, Cuba probably had 600 people. And when I was growing up, we talked in terms of 300. And now we're talking in terms of maybe 100 or whatever. There's a lot of people can't drive, and Cuba, well, like I'm 70 years old, there's quite a few people my age and don't necessarily commute as much as, you know, your younger generation.
They have transportation for the seniors from Belleville or from Republic County, and you have to let them know if you want to ride the bus, and they would come and pick you up and bring you back.
It was time to get my driver's license, so I went in to take my test, and I couldn't pass it. I'm going blind in one eye. The lady that was given the test, she suggested I get a golf cart.
A few years back, the owner and his wife, well, the owner had passed away, and so his wife had been running it for the last 2.5, 3 years, and she was getting to the point it was just getting to be too much for her. So I was working at Dollar General at the time, and I kind of had it in the back of my mind and didn't know if it was really something I wanted to do. And I talked to several people, and she said, I'm closing it if nobody's interested in buying it. And I gave it a lot of thought and knew I didn't have the money to do it, but I realized that if you close this store, it would close this town.
So I'm just always thankful that I can walk into the store, get what I need. If it's 50 cents or whatever variation you want to put in it, so what? We're thankful to have a store.
I tell people, you don't have to buy everything from me. I didn't when I didn't own the store. You know, we have the best meat around, so I've always bought meat. I tried to buy the specials. I tried to buy as much as I could here.
We do none of our shopping here at Cuba. And so we do most of ours. We go to Aldi's and Sam's.
And I don't expect people to buy everything, but buy something. I know when I went to the Rural Grocery Summit they had in Manhattan earlier this year, my daughter and I went to, fresh fruits and vegetables was their big push. But I have no way of keeping it fresh and in good shape because my produce cooler is about shot.
Well, we like to shop local. We'll shop here in Cuba, or I shop in Belleville, and I raise a lot of our own food. Asparagus, a lot of asparagus plants and rhubarb plants, and I also do, or did, farmer's market. And then now people know that we have that, so they'll just call me and I can sell them however much they need. And
we have a huge garden. We plant sweet corn, peppers, tomatoes, melons. We plant about 600 to 700 onions a year. And we have started cutting back, thank goodness, because we're getting old. And a lot of people have tried to get us to go to the farmer's market, but we won't. I will not sell my stuff.
I buy everything I can, and then of course people have gardens and they're always donating. They're giving you things. That guy that was sitting there talking to us, they gave me so much.
She is a precious lady, and we love giving stuff to her.
There's people that are here that I think that have heart and care and consideration and thought. We live in a different town because we do care all about each other. You know, if somebody's sick or if somebody passes away or something happens, believe me, everybody pitches in and helps.
I don't know, I just would hate to leave this town.
Hurricane Michael. Hurricane Michael. Hurricane Michael.
So we are going to be talking about Hurricane Michael, which is now a Category 1 hurricane.
Hurricane Michael, right now a Category 2 storm.
It has continued to intensify now. Category 3.
Yesterday morning at this time, we had a Category 1 hurricane. This morning, it's a Category 4.
Their biggest fear in these final hours is that this hurricane is going to continue to travel over the warm waters of the Gulf with nothing to knock the power down, and that's exactly what's happened.
They've told everyone there to get out, but right now, Wolf, it's getting to be pretty much too late because the first effects of this storm are just a few hours away.
Hurricane Michael, Category 5 hurricane with winds at 155 miles per hour.
Or one of the strongest storms ever to make landfall.
Keep in mind, in the Florida Panhandle, in recorded weather history, there has never been a Category 4 hurricane, and we're just under Category 5. So this is something that even hardened Floridians who are used to hurricanes have never experienced before.
The insurance companies that do the actuary tables, that understand what's the chances of this happening, they said that this is a once in 1,000-year storm.
Oh, devastation. This is total devastation.
I was driving by just checking on people, and that house burned to the ground in front of my eyes. The generator caught on fire, and I could not call the fire department.
So we just went into the bedroom and we laid down and looked at each other and practically said goodbye.